Hi, I'm Dana Obleman. This video is part of my free sleep course for kids 25 months and up right here on YouTube. If you could use some more guidance and check out Sleep Sounds Plus, the link is in the description below. Okay, so now let's talk about what happens in the night. Chances are high your child's going to wake somewhere in the night. And the first thing I want to suggest you do is wait. I know I said before I wouldn't ask you to leave your child alone to cry if that's not something you're comfortable with, but I do want you to give your child at least a little opportunity to try to go back to sleep without your intervention. If you can only start with a minute, that's fine. Let's start with that. Hang on 1 minute before you go in. If you can wait 10, that's even better. There's something special about 10 minutes. I call it magic 10 because it just seems to be long enough that if she's thinking about going to sleep, she will most likely do so in those first 10 minutes. It's very common for young children up to the age of about 2.5, even into the 3rd year, to have little brief awakenings in the night, partial awakenings we call them, where they're sort of awake but not really, and they often will cry out for a few minutes and then go right back into another sleep cycle without a lot of help from you. So it's always great to give an opportunity to see if that will happen. And also too, let's be honest, it's no longer appropriate for your child to be waking you in the night. I mean, really, it's never been appropriate. But now that we're making some significant changes here, part of that is that you sleep all night without waking up your parents. And so we don't want to rush in there the minute that they start calling, because then we're sending some conflicting messages to our children. So we are going to wait. Now, if your children are in beds, there's 2 ways they usually handle this nighttime wake up. One, they just start hollering for you, calling your name repeatedly over and over again until you finally come, or they get out of their beds and they come find you. In either scenario, we're going to either wait. If they're calling from their room, we're coming, but we're not coming just because you're calling. Or we're going to get up out of bed and return our little person to their bed without a lot of discussion. This is important that you keep talking to a very minimum in the night. And resume your place in the chair. We are just beginning, so we are right beside this bed. We're saying our key phrases. We're doing some careful, cautious touching, if that's helpful. And we're just sitting there until our child returns to sleep. We are not giving in to any kind of discussions or negotiations. You will not be crawling into bed with them, and nor can they come into your bed. Those are 2 very important pieces of this puzzle. So we're in there until she goes back to sleep. Every night waking, we're going to handle it exactly the same. She calls or comes, we wait, we go in, we sit in our chair, we keep going until morning. And morning is nothing before that clock says magic 7. Remember in a previous video, I asked you to get some sort of visual indicator that it is okay for your child to start calling for you. And that should be present in the room before you begin. So if we go in there at 6 o'clock in the morning, we can say to her, listen, look, it doesn't say magic 7 yet, or the light hasn't come on, or the bunny hasn't gotten up yet for the day, whatever it is. We can indicate to it that it's not okay to get up yet. And we have sit down in our chair until either she goes back to sleep or it is now finally okay to wake and she can get up and start the day. I don't suspect, or I shouldn't say that, you are probably not night feeding your child, but there are lots of 2-year-olds that I work with who are still getting either nighttime bottles or nighttime breastfeeds. We're going to end both of those. No bottles, no breastfeed through the night. Again, if you're worried that your child doesn't eat properly, in your opinion, during the day, don't worry, okay? By ending these nighttime calories, they will start making it up, either in solid consumption, which would be the preferred calorie source, or in some sort of beverage form. But keep an eye on beverage consumption. A lot of toddlers, preschoolers are using beverages as an easy, faster way to get calories into their system. And so give that a little bit of thought if you think that might be happening. Just reduce it, and you'll notice that they start eating solids in more quantity. Okay, so at minimum, we're getting our child up and we're starting the day. I would suggest you move right into breakfast with your child. If nursing is something that they've done in the night or look forward to first thing in the morning, just building a little bit of a barrier or a little bit of distance between waking up in the morning and getting that first nurse or bottle will be helpful, because they will most likely not wake up too early looking forward to that. If they know they go into breakfast first and then after breakfast can have their breastfeed or milk, that's a better way to organize your morning. Again, bottles should be gone. All bottles should be gone, even throughout the day with this age group. Okay, so that's how you handle the night. Good luck tonight. I know you can do this. It is going to be a bit of a long night, so prepare yourself. Maybe if you can get a nap today, that would be helpful. But you have to hang in there. We've got to be the winner here, and I'll talk to you in the morning. Bye for now.